Oh, gone! We're back. That's where we've gone. We've gone back in time, apparently. Welcome back to Steins Gate. Version 1.20. Apparently. That's what it says in the game. But, yeah. Aw, some guy told me to change the settings and I forgot. Oh well. That should do it. Gone? I've forgotten the controls already. What I saw after leaving Radio Kaikon, I remember the word, was a mass disappearance phenomenon. Everyone walking through Akihablavidayaga Street had disappeared before my very eyes. Ludicrous, I tell you. Not just the pedestrians. Everyone in the anime shops, gone. In electronic shops, gone. In chain Gyuden restaurants, gone. All cars driving through Chiaudori, gone. All drivers and even the tree. No, wait, nope, the trees are still here. My bad. Everyone disappeared instantly. It all happened quicker than a blink of the eye. All that was left was an Akiba devoid of people in the middle of the day. I could hear a shop's original BGM sound from the storefront. I should really read slower, because these aren't just jokes. This is me fucking up, literally. See, I can't even say that properly. From the storefront. That catchy melody was the only sound in the town devoid of people. That was hot enough. What? It was hot enough to give me the asphalt the illusion of bending. But the scene gave me chills. I just stand stock still, my breath taken away. But you're not alone. I know what you're thinking. We've already been here. Well, we're back. The voice behind me finally snaps me back into my senses. Mayuri didn't disappear. She's right there. And she's looking at me curiously. Everyone disappeared just now. Right? Nah, I'm not insane. Now that's just silly. What? They disappeared, right? Not now, right before a very yes. AS. Look at the space between. Never mind. I start to panic once I finally become able to process the situation. That's why I rush over to Mayuri, grab her okay. Grab her slender shoulders and shake her a little violently. She still doesn't seem to give a shit. Did you see it, Mayuri? Did you see the aliens? What the fuck, is she meowing? What the hell? Sounds like my cat. Mori's head jerks back and forth from my shaking. That is what a cat would sound like if it could try and talk. You didn't see it? Are you blind, woman? Zoom in on the eyes. I stop shaking her and look her straight in the eyes. Are you working for the organization? Are you a spy? Mayuri returns my gaze with eyes clear as marbles. You didn't see it? You're telling me you didn't see it? I mean, until just now there was tons of people walking right here. Aye, there were. Even the store employees are gone. That's humanly impossible by any means. Well, that's a lie. What does she mean by that? I didn't see an illusion. I'm not on drugs. I don't do drugs. Drugs is for squares, and I am a big, perfect circle. Maybe a grapefruit shape. Ah, the tutoru. So cute. Maybe I'm a little heat stroke. Stricken. How can she be laughing at a situation like this? I always thought she had some loose screws, but maybe she's actually missing some of them. Anyway, I think I should stop relying on her. I should stop relying... That's a little mean, man. Don't go that far. At a complete loss, I look to the heavens for help. To the high summer sky, a clear blue filling the gaps between buildings. And the sun's strong scorching light But then I approached to turn my vision to Radio Kaiken's rooftop, where I was, and just until a anus. You've already seen this. Is it just going through it again? Because this is the last save I did. An enormous machine like a satellite crashed into it. Just a few minutes ago, Makisei Kirisu was killed there. Maybe she was killed by that now. Or crushed to flat. Probably more than flat. To a level of flatness we never even knew existed. Which reminds me, what happened to her? Someone called an ambulance, right? Yeah, I mean, she's probably fine. All that blood, you don't need that shit. That's just for her hair color. She was just dyeing her hair. That was hair dye, idiots. Until just before the mass disappearance, I could have sworn I heard a siren. But I can't hear it anymore. Could Makisei Kirisu still be in that dark, narrow passageway collapsed on a bloody floor all alone? That does bug me. But more importantly, what the fuck is that satellite in the first place? Satellite. Right before Dr. Nakabashi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The fire door had a broken lock, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite, harder, better, faster, stronger, even better when it's wetter, machine surrounded by smoke and phosphorescent lights. When I saw that machine, it was probably placed on the rooftop. But the scene I see now is clearly different. It pierced the building's walls, it's just sticking out, but it's chilling there. It looks fine, you know? I'll tidy it up around the edges, you could keep it there forever. I think it'd be a nice Hollywood-themed restaurant, maybe a sci-fi movie. God, I should work for history. What? Yes. Anyway, and the place it's piercing is just about the spot where Dr. Makabashi's conference event space was. The satellite entered the atmosphere from space, falling into Akiba without burning up. That's crazy. That's what anybody would think upon seeing this scene. But just when did it all happen? Mayuri, about that satellite. But what a surprise? What exactly was the surprise? Kaplow? Your eyebrows are so big. A tremendous sound. It certainly did make a sound. But I don't think it was kaplow. You idiot! I'd say it was more like a zzz. You know? Like an earthquake. What? Huh? Since when does an earthquake make a zzz sound? Well, then again, the only earthquake I've ever actually experienced in real life was one I slept through. Apparently, it was the first earthquake in Britain for a long time, and some people said it knocked I'm talking about real life right now. It knocked things off shelves and stuff. My room was fine, and I slept all the way through. I only heard about it because people were like, oh, you feel that this morning? That was crazy. I was like, huh? Mustn't have been that bad. Did that satellite fall? Do you think any aliens are on board? I hope so. ... Maybe I'm going crazy. What I saw, and what Mayuri saw, don't match up at all. More and more things I don't understand keep happening. Nothing seems real anymore. I'm starting to suspect that it's all an illusion. Hey, it's a policeman! Hello! Look at her face. That's the face of... That wasn't a fart. That's the type of face she's putting up. Suddenly, someone besides Mayuri and me appears. A burly, uniformed policeman in his 30s rushes up to us, his face full of tension. What do you think you're doing here? This area is currently off limits. Please leave immediately. What a polite man. I'm sorry. More importantly, Mr. Uniformed Officer, let's call you Officer A for now. I'd like to ask you one thing. He's so confused. Thousands of pedestrians instantly disappeared from here just now. You saw it too, didn't you? Well, that's a bit rude if you ask me. So he claims he didn't see it either. I'm losing more and more confidence in my own memories. In that case, I should tell him how that Makise Kurisuku girl got stabbed in the radio Kaiken. And to get him call an ambulance. It's not nonsense. Perfectly normal person right here, talking to. The policeman spits out of disgust and strongly grabs my upper arm. I will slap you with my other arm! And then he makes a clear declaration. No girl got stabbed at Radio Kaiken. What? How can he say that so clearly? Certainly. Well, I'm still trying to arrange this... Yeah, arrange. Oh, doesn't really fit there, but... The situation I'm in... The policeman forcefully takes me away. Get that strong hands. Ew. Ugh. After the policeman forcibly escorted us up to UPX and released us there are people at UPX like usual. Actually, more people than usual. Just like Officer A had said, Chuadori was blocked by police, so nobody could enter. And then we returned to the lab, bringing us up to the present. Yeah, I knew that was like a flashback. I am baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of the Dr. Makabakabuki Baka presentation really happen? I check online on the news. The mysterious machine that crashed into Radio Kaiken is certainly a hot topic. All the key TV stations in Tokyo, even TOT TV, have switched to a special news program on the state of Why can't I pronounce proper words? On the state of Akiba, even though it's early in the year. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there were any actual victims. I'm so sorry for my poor narration skills. Just trying to be so... There were any actual victims in the crash, but Chuadori is still closed off. Looks like Akihabara Station. See, I can say Akihabara without any hesitation, but I can't say Akiba properly. Fuck you! Looks like... I'm gonna fuck up now. Akihabara Station is jammed with the mass media and curious onlookers. Nobody's even touching the subject of the instantaneous mass disappearance of the thousand in... God damn it, I almost got it. Instantaneous mass disappearance of thousands from Akihabara streets. No Makise Kirisu's murder. A real mystery. Mystery? I see, so that's it! I spring up from my sofa with a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayori stare at me, wondering what the fuck I just did. This is all an organization cover-up, isn't it? If they've even gone to the police under pressure, that means... Got the police under pressure. That means the country's core is already in the palm of their hands. My God! But you can't fool me that easily. One day I will definitely expose their deeds and put an end to their ruling structures. Coming to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a bottle of Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and drink it down. I hate Dr. Pepper. Good thing this ain't Dr. Pepper. Bit funny I had a drink on hand, eh? The lab has no air conditioning. All it has is a small electronic desk fan. That's why I have no reservations to go gulping down on a cold drink. As always, Dr. Pepper is most delicious after a hard thinking session. They don't try to cover that shit up. That's advertising, yo. God damn. No, I don't like either, to be honest, but apparently Okaru thinks that Dr. Pepper's good. I don't like either. I think they're both gross. I guess I do. He knows not the greatness of the intellectual beverage, lives not a fifth of the